Welcome to Norway. A land where legends ride the wind and stone remembers every footstep. In 1905, a quiet vote changed a kingdom. Norway chose independence without firing a shot. Then turned its gaze outward, toward glaciers, fjords, and a way of life shaped by raw nature and restless seas. Here, mountains plunge into deep blue waterways, emerald valleys cradle mirror-still lakes, and winter skies ignite with shimmering light. From record coffee lovers and the birthplace of skiing, to cutting-edge design and planet-leading sustainability, Norway blends ancient grit with modern grace. An invitation to feel small in the best possible way. Before we dive in, a quick question to spark your curiosity. Which pair of Norwegian fjords are UNESCO World Heritage Sites? Tell us your answer in the comments. If epic journeys and thoughtful storytelling inspire you, tap like and subscribe. It's 100% free, but it truly powers this channel and helps us keep crafting cinematic guides for your next adventure. Comment the country you want us to cover next. Your ideas shape our roadmap. Now, let's ground your wanderlust with a few fast, fascinating facts, so every place we visit lands with deeper meaning. Geography and location. Norway stretches along the western spine of Scandinavia, brushing the Arctic Circle and unfolding one of Earth's longest, most intricate coastlines. Glacier-carved fjords slice inland like sapphire corridors, sheltering villages beneath sky-high walls of rock. Culture and traditions. A deep outdoor ethos, friluftsliv, the free air life, runs through daily living, from school trips to weekend hikes. Viking heritage, Arctic exploration, and the living traditions of the Sami add layered identity across regions. Food and cuisine. Cold, clean waters shape the table. Salmon, cod, and Arctic charstar alongside rustic staples like brunost, caramelized brown cheese, and hearty waffles. Local, seasonal, and simple. Flavors celebrate landscape more than luxury. History and heritage. Independence in 1905 set a calm, confident tone for a modern nation. Skiing roots trace back millennia, while polar pioneers and shipbuilders carried Norwegian grit onto the world stage. Economy and lifestyle. Hydropower drives a renewable-leaning economy. Shipping, seafood, energy, and tech add muscle. High living standards pair with balance. Work, family, and nature stay closely in sync. Unique customs and access. Norway's right to roam, allemannsretten, lets everyone respectfully access uncultivated land, hike, camp, and wander with care. Community dugnad days bring neighbors together to pitch in. Quiet civic pride in action. Now that we've felt the pulse, history, culture, and the wild logic of the land, let's move to the places that turn Norway into pure cinema. From glacier-fed lakes to storybook villages and world-famous fjords, we'll step into each location with context, wonder, and a traveler's eye for detail. Geirangerfjord. Cradled deep within the rugged heart of western Norway, Geirangerfjord is a masterpiece sculpted by glaciers and time. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, this fjord unfolds like a dream of sapphire waters, framed by towering emerald cliffs that soar nearly 1,000 meters into the sky. As your boat glides through its mirror-still surface, you'll see countless waterfalls cascading down the cliffs, most famously the Seven Sisters and the Suter, whose graceful streams seem to whisper old Norwegian legends. Each turn reveals a new perspective. Tiny farms clinging to impossible heights, once home to families who braved isolation to harvest hay from the mountain slopes. Geiranger itself, a small village nestled at the fjord's edge, welcomes travelers with cozy cafes, local seafood dishes like fresh-caught trout and creamy fish soup, and warm Norwegian hospitality. Its tourism thrives on sustainable principles, balancing beauty with protection of fragile nature. Whether admired from the iconic Flåm Viewpoint or experienced by kayaking beneath thundering waterfalls, Geirangerfjord captures the essence of Norway's wild soul. It's not merely a destination, it's a living, breathing canvas of nature's artistry, where every echo and shimmer tells the story of Earth's eternal power. Nærøyfjord. Tucked deep within the mountains of western Norway, Nærøyfjord is often called the narrowest fjord in the world, a place where nature feels so close, you can almost sense its heartbeat. Stretching for about 18 kilometers, this UNESCO World Heritage site is surrounded by sheer cliffs rising over 1,000 meters high, creating an awe-inspiring corridor of rock, water, and mist. As you sail or kayak through its still waters, waterfalls descend from invisible heights, weaving silver threads against dark green slopes. Tiny farms and cottages cling to the valley walls, remnants of a time when Norwegians lived entirely off the land, fishing, herding, and gathering in this remote wilderness. The nearby village of Gudvangen, known as the Gateway to the Fjord, welcomes travelers with traditional Viking-style crafts and local dishes such as smoked salmon, creamy reindeer stew, and freshly baked rye bread. It's a serene stop that blends old-world simplicity with breathtaking scenery. Photographers and adventurers flock here year-round, some to capture the golden light of summer, others to witness the frozen magic of winter. Nærøyfjord is not just a marvel of geology, it's a timeless sanctuary that embodies Norway's quiet strength, raw beauty, and eternal connection between land and sea. Bergen. Nestled between 7 mountains and facing the open sea, Bergen stands as Norway's second-largest city, a vibrant blend of history, culture, and coastal charm. Known as the Gateway to the Fjords, it's the perfect starting point for exploring the country's most dramatic landscapes, from Geirangerfjord to Nærøyfjord. Founded in the 11th century, Bergen once served as a key Hanseatic trading port, connecting Norway to the rest of Europe. Its colorful wooden houses along Bryggen Wharf, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, tell stories of merchants, seafarers, and centuries of Nordic commerce. Strolling through these narrow lanes, you'll find artisan shops, seafood markets, and street performers blending ancient heritage with modern rhythm. Food lovers are drawn to Bergen's famous Fisketorget, the fish market where you can taste freshly grilled salmon, king crab, or Norway's beloved fish soup, seasoned with the sea breeze itself. Meanwhile, the Flåbanen funicular carries visitors to Mount Flåyen, offering sweeping views of the harbor, fjords, and red-roofed cityscape below. Bergen is more than a stopover. It's Norway's cultural heartbeat, where rain-kissed streets, music festivals, and a deep connection to the sea create a city both timeless and alive. From here, every road and ripple leads you deeper into the soul of the fjords. Sognefjord. Stretching over 200 kilometers inland from Norway's western coast, Sognefjord reigns as the longest and deepest fjord in the country, often called the King of the Fjords. Its staggering beauty lies in the harmony between towering cliffs, glassy turquoise waters, and tranquil villages resting peacefully along its shores. Carved by ancient glaciers, Sognefjord plunges more than 1,300 meters deep, surrounded by snow-capped peaks that rise even higher. Each bend of this majestic waterway reveals hidden gems, from cascading waterfalls and mirror-like lakes to fruit orchards blooming in the gentle fjord climate. The nearby village of Ballstrand enchants visitors with its historic wooden villas and artistic soul, while Flåm, nestled deep within the fjord, is home to the world-famous Flåm Railway, one of the steepest train journeys on Earth. Here, travelers can explore scenic hiking trails, kayak across emerald waters, or taste local specialties like apple cider and fresh goat cheese made in mountain farms. Sognefjord is not just a wonder of nature. It's a living connection between Norway's past and present. Whether admired from a boat deck or a mountaintop, it embodies the raw power, serenity, and timeless grandeur that make Norway one of the most captivating places on Earth. Flåm Stegastein Viewpoint. Tucked deep within the heart of Fjord, the charming village of Flåm is one of Norway's most beloved travel destinations, a place where engineering marvel meets breathtaking natural beauty. Surrounded by steep mountains and glistening waters, this peaceful valley village captures the essence of fjord life in every sense. Flåm is best known for the Flåm Railway, Flåmsbana, one of the world's steepest and most scenic train journeys. Within just 20 kilometers, it climbs from sea level to over 860 meters, passing roaring waterfalls, dark tunnels, and lush meadows that seem untouched by time. Each curve of the track reveals a postcard-perfect view, making it a must for every traveler seeking Norway's dramatic landscapes up close. Just a short drive above Flåm lies the Stegastein Viewpoint, a striking architectural platform that juts 30 meters out from the cliffside, 650 meters above the fjord. Standing here, with glass railings opening to endless sky and shimmering blue waters below, you feel suspended between earth and heaven, a moment of pure stillness framed by grandeur. Together, Flåm and Stegastein represent the perfect harmony of human creativity and nature's artistry. They invite you to not just witness the fjords, but to feel them, breathe them, and carry their serenity long after you leave. Hardangerfjord. Flowing through the heart of western Norway, Hardangerfjord stretches for more than 170 kilometers, earning its title as Norway's Orchard of Beauty. It's the country's second longest fjord and one of the most picturesque, where towering snow-draped peaks descend into deep blue waters, framed by endless rows of fruit trees and cascading waterfalls. In spring, the region bursts into color as apple, cherry, and plum blossoms paint the valleys in soft pink and white. local farms open their doors to visitors, offering homemade apple cider, berry jams, and traditional dishes like rumegrøt, a creamy porridge served with sugar and cinnamon. The combination of crisp mountain air and fertile soil gives Hardanger's produce its world-renowned flavor. Adventure seekers will find endless ways to explore, hiking along the Trolltunga Trail, one of Norway's most iconic cliff hikes, or kayaking beneath the thundering Vøringsfossen, a 182-meter waterfall that crashes into a misty gorge below. Each experience feels cinematic, blending tranquility with the raw power of nature. Hardangerfjord isn't just a place to visit. It's a region to live and breathe slowly, where the scent of fruit orchards mixes with sea air and the rhythm of daily life follows the rise and fall of the tides. It's Norway's nature and culture intertwined in perfect harmony. Ålesund. Perched on a cluster of islands stretching into the Atlantic Ocean, Ålesund is often called Norway's most beautiful coastal city, a living masterpiece of Art Nouveau architecture set against a backdrop of mountains and sea. Every corner of this city tells a story of resilience, artistry, and rebirth. In 1904, a massive fire destroyed nearly the entire town, leaving thousands homeless. But from that tragedy rose something extraordinary. Within just a few years, Ålesund was rebuilt in stunning Jugendstil, Art Nouveau style, inspired by nature's flowing lines and floral motifs. Today, its pastel-colored buildings, with turrets and ornate details, make the city look like it's been lifted straight from a fairy tale. Stroll along the harbor promenade, or climb the 418 steps to the Axla Viewpoint, where a panoramic vista of the city, fjords, and surrounding islands unfolds like a painting. In the distance, the peaks of the Lyngen Alps shimmer under the Nordic sun, a view that leaves even locales in awe. Ålesund's vibrant culture extends beyond its architecture. Seafood reigns supreme here, with freshly caught cod, crab, and mussels served in cozy waterfront restaurants. It's also a gateway to explore nearby natural wonders like Geirangerfjord and Trollstigen, making it both a cultural gem and a traveler's launchpad into the wild. Charming, creative, and deeply Norwegian, Ålesund is where art and nature meet in perfect harmony. Kristiansand. Resting along Norway's sunniest southern coast, Kristiansand welcomes visitors with warmth, charm, and a distinctly relaxed coastal spirit. Often called the summer capital of Norway, this seaside gem blends sandy beaches, vibrant culture, and family-friendly adventures into one perfect destination. The heart of the city, known as Bergen, preserves rows of white wooden houses from the 18th century, the largest collection of its kind in Scandinavia. Strolling through its quiet lanes feels like stepping back in time, where local cafes serve warm cinnamon buns and freshly brewed coffee to the sound of seabirds overhead. Along the waterfront, Bystranda Beach offers golden sands, gentle waves, and a lively promenade lined with restaurants and ice cream stalls. A true summer haven. The nearby Fiskebrygga fish wharf bursts with energy as boats deliver the day's catch, and visitors enjoy delicacies like grilled shrimp, fish soup, or Norway's creamy rummegrøt under the open sky. Beyond the city, adventure awaits in Odderøya Island, a peaceful escape of coastal trails and art installations, and Dyreparken, Norway's most famous zoo and amusement park, a delight for families. Kristiansand is where southern sunshine meets Scandinavian serenity. It's not just a stop on the map, but a feeling of long summer evenings, gentle sea breezes, and the simple joy of slowing down by the sea. Lindesnes Lighthouse. Standing proudly on the rocky southern tip of Norway, Lindesnes Lighthouse marks the exact point where the North Sea meets the Skagerrak Strait, the country's very beginning. It's not just a beacon for ships, but a symbol of endurance, guiding travelers through centuries of storms, solitude, and shifting tides. First lit in 1656, Lindesnes is Norway's oldest lighthouse and one of its most iconic landmarks. The red and white tower rises above rugged cliffs and crashing waves, offering breathtaking views of the endless ocean, a scene that feels both wild and deeply peaceful. Inside, the museum tells the story of Norwegian maritime history, from ancient navigation to modern technology, revealing how vital this lighthouse has been for sailors braving the treacherous southern coast. Around it, walking trails wind through wind-carved granite rocks and heather-covered hills, perfect for watching dramatic sunsets that paint the horizon in gold and crimson. A nearby cafe serves local seafood and traditional pastries, letting visitors savor Norway's coastal flavors with a view that's nothing short of cinematic. Lyngen Lighthouse isn't just the end of the road, it's where Norway truly begins. Here, history, nature, and the ocean's eternal rhythm unite, reminding every traveler that even the loneliest light can guide countless journeys home. Lofoten Islands. Far above the Arctic Circle, the Lofoten Islands rise from the sea like a dream, a jagged chain of mountains, beaches, and fishing villages that seem painted by nature itself. This archipelago is where the wild beauty of Norway feels most alive, blending dramatic landscapes with a deep cultural soul. Sharp granite peaks plunge into turquoise waters, while white sand beaches like Haukeland, Utøkleiv, and Ramberg glow under the soft light of the midnight sun. In winter, the same skies explode with the swirling colors of the northern lights, turning the islands into one of the most magical places on Earth. Life in Lofoten is shaped by the sea. For centuries, fishermen here have harvested Arctic cod and wooden rohrbuer cabins, once simple fishermen's huts, now welcome travelers with cozy warmth and breathtaking fjord views. Villages like Reine, Henningsvær, and Å offer postcard-perfect scenes of colorful houses mirrored in still waters. Adventure seekers find paradise in Lofoten's hiking trails, kayaking routes, and surfing spots along the Arctic coast. Local restaurants serve dishes made from the freshest catch, paired with traditional flatbread and cloudberry desserts. The Lofoten Islands are not just a destination. They are a feeling of wonder frozen in time, where every wave, mountain, and sunset tells a story of Norway's untamed north. Tromsø. Perched high above the Arctic Circle, Tromsø is Norway's northern crown, a city where daylight can last for months, and the night sky comes alive with the northern lights. Known as the gateway to the Arctic, this vibrant town blends wilderness with warmth, where snow-covered mountains meet colorful harbors and a lively cultural spirit. In winter, Tromsø transforms into a wonderland for adventure seekers. Dog sledding across frozen plains, snowmobiling through glittering valleys, and witnessing the aurora borealis dancing above fjords create experiences that feel almost unreal. Each winter evening becomes a canvas of green and purple hues, stretching endlessly across the polar sky. Summer tells a different story. The midnight sun bathes the city in golden light, turning nights into glowing days. Locals celebrate this endless daylight with open-air concerts, kayak tours through icy waters, and hikes up Mount Storstenen, where panoramic views of the city and surrounding islands steal your breath away. Tromsø is also a city of knowledge and creativity, home to Norway's northernmost university and a thriving arts scene. Its Arctic cuisine, from reindeer dishes to fresh cod and cloudberry desserts, reflects both tradition and innovation. Here, nature and civilization don't compete. They coexist beautifully. Tromsø captures the soul of the north, reminding every traveler that in the land of light and silence, adventure and peace live side by side. Sinja. Known as Norway in miniature, Senja captures the essence of the entire country within a single breathtaking island. Located in northern Norway, this hidden gem combines towering peaks, white sand beaches, tranquil fjords, and fishing villages that cling to the rugged coast like jewels scattered by the sea. Driving along the Senja National Scenic Route is a journey through cinematic contrasts. Sharp granite cliffs plunging into turquoise bays, winding tunnels carved through mountains, and serene valleys where reindeer graze beneath endless skies. Each turn offers a new postcard-perfect scene, from the dramatic cliffs of Tungeneset to the surreal panorama at Bryggen Viewpoint, where glass platforms let you hover above the landscape itself. Senja's villages tell the story of authentic coastal life. In Husøy, houses stand anchored by steel cables against fierce Arctic winds, while Fjordvær and Geirangerfjord invite visitors to taste freshly caught cod, halibut, and king crab straight from the icy waters. Every meal here is a tribute to the island's bond with the ocean. Adventure thrives in every corner, hiking the ridges of Segla Mountain, kayaking between fjords, or skiing across snowy slopes under pastel winter light. Wildlife lovers can spot sea eagles, puffins, and even whales breaching offshore. Senja is not just an island, it's a living poem of nature's diversity. From quiet beaches to wild summits, every inch whispers Norway's untamed beauty, captured in one unforgettable place. Alta. Tucked along the serene Alta Fjord in northern Norway, Alta stands as a city where ancient history meets celestial wonder. Known as the City of the Northern Lights, it has drawn travelers and scientists alike for centuries, all chasing the ethereal glow that paints the Arctic sky in waves of green and violet. Winter in Alta feels almost magical. Here, the aurora borealis dances above snow-blanketed forests and frozen rivers, creating one of the world's most reliable viewing experiences. Local guides lead aurora safaris through silent tundra, where reindeer herds wander under starlit skies, and the air itself seems alive with color. Beyond its skies, Alta tells a deeper human story. The UNESCO-listed rock carvings of Alta Museum, some dating back over 7,000 years, reveal scenes of ancient life, hunters, boats, and rituals etched into stone by Norway's earliest inhabitants. This archaeological treasure makes Alta one of the oldest cultural sites in the Arctic. Modern Alta embraces both tradition and innovation. Sami culture thrives here through handicrafts, storytelling, and seasonal reindeer herding, while the town's sustainable design and Arctic architecture reflect Norway's forward-looking spirit. Adventure seekers find endless possibilities: dog sledding, snowmobiling, and ice fishing on pristine frozen lakes. Alta is where light takes form and history breathes beneath the snow. It's a place where the ancient and the cosmic meet, reminding every visitor that the Arctic is not just cold, it's profoundly alive. North Cape. At the edge of Europe, where the continent surrenders to the Arctic Ocean, stands North Cape, a place that feels like the end of the Earth and the beginning of eternity. Rising 307 meters above sea level, its sheer cliffs offer one of the most dramatic panoramas in all of Norway, where endless daylight in summer and glowing auroras in winter turn the horizon into pure magic. Standing at the Globe Monument, travelers often describe a quiet awe, the feeling of being small beneath an infinite sky. During the midnight sun, the golden light never fades. It hovers above the sea like a living flame, illuminating waves that stretch toward the North Pole. In winter, the scene transforms into an icy wonderland where the northern lights swirl like ethereal ribbons across a silent, snow-covered world. Nearby Skarsvåg, the world's northernmost fishing village, offers a glimpse of Arctic life at its purest. Fishermen venture into frigid waters for cod and king crab, while cozy lodges serve hearty local dishes and tales of life on the edge of the world. Hiking trails and scenic viewpoints around the plateau invite exploration. From Knivskjeladen, the true northernmost point of mainland Europe, to bird cliffs teeming with puffins and sea eagles. Every step here feels like a journey through time and nature's grandeur. North Cape isn't just geography, it's emotion carved in stone and sea. It's where earth, ocean, and sky merge into silence, leaving every visitor humbled by the vast beauty of the Arctic frontier. Lyngen Alps. Stretching across the Lyngen Peninsula in northern Norway, the Lyngen Alps rise like jagged crowns above fjords of glassy blue. This mountain range, carved by glaciers and shaped by Arctic winds, is one of Norway's most dramatic landscapes, a paradise for climbers, skiers, and photographers seeking raw, untouched beauty. In winter, the peaks shimmer under thick blankets of snow, attracting adventurers from around the world. Ski touring is the heart of Lyngen life. Gliding down from towering summits to the edge of the icy sea is a thrill unlike any other. The area's frozen fjords also invite dog sledding, snowshoeing, and guided expeditions beneath skies alive with the northern lights. Summer transforms the region into a land of crystal-clear lakes and cascading waterfalls. Hiking trails like Blåhusvatnet Lake offer views so vivid they seem painted. Turquoise waters framed by rugged cliffs and glaciers glinting in the distance. Small fishing villages, such as Lyngsedet, bring warmth to the wilderness, where locals welcome travelers with traditional Arctic dishes: fresh cod, reindeer stew, and wild berries hand-picked from the tundra. The Lyngen Alps are not just mountains. They're a meeting point of extremes, where silence feels vast and the light never fades. Saltfjellet Svartisen National Park. Spanning the Arctic Circle in northern Norway, Saltfjellet Svartisen National Park is a vast wilderness where glaciers, rivers, and mountains unite in breathtaking harmony. Covering nearly 2,000 square kilometers, it's one of Norway's largest and most diverse parks, a landscape sculpted by ice and time, where raw nature still rules. At its heart lies the Svartisen Glacier, Norway's second largest, shimmering in hues of blue and white. This majestic ice mass stretches across mountain valleys, feeding emerald lakes and rivers that carve through the wild terrain. Guided glacier walks and boat rides across Engenbreen let travelers experience the icy wonder up close, feeling the crisp air and deep stillness of the Arctic. The park's lower valleys offer a stark contrast: lush birch forests, alpine meadows, and crystal-clear waterfalls that burst into life during summer. It's also a sanctuary for wildlife. Reindeer, wolverines, and golden eagles thrive in its untouched expanse. For centuries, the Sami people have lived here in balance with the land, herding reindeer across the tundra and preserving traditions that echo through the mountains. Saltfjellet Svartisen is more than a park. It's a living ecosystem where ancient ice meets Arctic life. Hikers, nature lovers, and dreamers find here a sense of freedom that only true wilderness can offer. Timeless, silent, and absolutely spectacular. Oslo. Nestled between forested hills and the sparkling Oslofjord, Oslo stands as Norway's vibrant capital, a city where cutting-edge design meets deep-rooted history. With its clean energy, walkable streets, and harmony between nature and architecture, Oslo feels more like a living gallery than a metropolis. Founded over 1,000 years ago, Oslo has transformed from a medieval trading post into one of the world's greenest and most forward-thinking cities. Its skyline blends sleek glass structures with historic fortresses like Akershus, standing guard over the harbor since the 13th century. Every corner reflects Norway's evolution, from Viking heritage to modern innovation. Cultural life thrives here. Museums such as the Munch Museum and Vigeland Sculpture Park showcase Norway's artistic soul, while the National Opera House, with its sloping marble roof, invites visitors to walk above the water for panoramic views of the fjord. In summer, the city's waterfront buzzes with open-air cafes, kayakers gliding past islands, and festivals celebrating art, food, and music. Oslo's cuisine mirrors its landscape. Fresh seafood, wild berries, and farm-to-table dishes served with minimalist Nordic flair. Its residents embrace the philosophy of friluftsliv, the open-air life, escaping into surrounding forests and islands just minutes from the city center. Oslo isn't merely a capital, it's a statement of balance between progress and preservation, energy and calm, city and wilderness. It captures the very essence of Norway's modern identity: bold, beautiful, and deeply connected to nature. Holmenkollen Ski Museum. Perched high above Oslo, Holmenkollen Ski Museum and Tower stands as a proud symbol of Norway's deep love for skiing, a sport that's woven into the nation's soul. Dating back to 1923, It's the oldest ski museum in the world, celebrating over 4,000 years of skiing history, from ancient rock carvings to modern Olympic glory. Inside, visitors journey through time, discovering how early Norwegians used skis for survival, exploration, and eventually sport. Exhibits display historic ski equipment, polar expedition gear from legendary explorers like Fridtjof Nansen and Roald Amundsen, and tales of Norway's triumphs on snow and ice. It's more than a museum. It's a chronicle of courage, endurance, and the Norwegian spirit of adventure. Step outside, and the iconic Holmenkollen ski jump rises before you. A stunning architectural masterpiece rebuilt multiple times, now a state-of-the-art steel tower soaring 60 meters above ground. From its observation deck, the view of Oslo and the glittering fjord below is nothing short of breathtaking. Throughout the year, Holmenkollen hosts international competitions and thrilling winter festivals, where athletes soar through the air while spectators cheer beneath the northern sky. Nearby trails and cross-country routes invite visitors to experience Norway's national pastime firsthand. Holmenkollen isn't just about skiing. It's a celebration of resilience, innovation, and the human desire to conquer nature with grace. Here, history meets adrenaline at the very summit of Norway's snowy heart. Rjukan. Cradled between steep mountain walls in southern Norway, Rjukan is a town born from industry, bravery, and ingenuity. Once hidden in shadow for half the year, this UNESCO World Heritage Site turned darkness into inspiration and history into legend. Founded in the early 1900s by industrial pioneer Sam Ede, Rjukan became the beating heart of Norway's hydroelectric revolution. Harnessing the mighty Rjukanfossen waterfall, engineers built the world's first power plant to produce renewable energy on a grand scale. A bold vision that shaped modern Norway. The town's symmetrical streets and workers' homes were carefully designed for community, a living monument to early industrial innovation. But Rjukan's story also carries the weight of heroism. During World War II, local resistance fighters risked everything to sabotage Nazi efforts to produce heavy water for atomic research, an act of courage that changed the course of history. Today, visitors can explore this gripping tale at the Vemork Museum, standing proudly where the original plant once buzzed with life. Nature, too, plays a dramatic role here. Surrounded by rugged peaks, Rjukan is a paradise for hikers and skiers, with Gaustatoppen Mountain offering panoramic views of nearly 1/6 of Norway. And in winter, when the sun disappears behind the cliffs, enormous mirrors reflect sunlight down into the town square, a modern tribute to human creativity and resilience. Rjukan isn't just a destination. It's a story of light against darkness, where nature's might and human willpower shine together in perfect harmony. Telemark Canal. Winding gracefully through southern Norway's lush countryside, the Telemark Canal is often called the eighth wonder of the world. Stretching 105 kilometers from Skien to Dalen, this masterpiece of 19th century engineering connects shimmering lakes and rivers through a series of 18 hand-operated locks, a journey that feels like sailing through history itself. Built in 1892, the canal transformed inland Norway, opening trade routes between remote mountain villages and the sea. Once busy with timber barges and cargo boats, today it carries nostalgic steamships and leisure cruisers gliding past forests, waterfalls, and farm-dotted hillsides. The slow rhythm of the locks rising and lowering is mesmerizing, each gate creaking with echoes of the past. Along its banks, time seems to stand still. Quaint towns like Ulefoss, Lunde, and Dalen welcome travelers with historic inns, cozy cafes, and artisan workshops. The Grand Dalen Hotel, built in 1894 and often called the Fairy Tale Hotel, still greets guests with old-world elegance at the canal's end, a perfect finale to this enchanting voyage. The Telemark region also offers scenic cycling and hiking trails that follow the waterway's bends, giving travelers a chance to explore its tranquil beauty up close. In summer, electric boats provide an eco-friendly passage through landscapes that feel unchanged for centuries. The Telemark Canal is more than a route. It's an experience of serenity, craftsmanship, and Norwegian heritage flowing together. Here, every ripple carries the spirit of innovation and the timeless charm of Norway's golden past. Gaustatoppen. Rising 1,883 meters above sea level, Gaustatoppen stands as one of Norway's most iconic and beloved peaks, a natural wonder where earth and sky seem to meet. Located near the town of Rjukan, this mighty mountain offers views so vast that on a clear day, you can see nearly 1/6 of the entire country stretching beneath your feet. The climb to the summit is both rewarding and accessible. Hikers follow well-marked stone trails winding through alpine meadows and rocky ridges, surrounded by wildflowers in summer and snow-dusted serenity in spring and fall. Every turn reveals a new panorama: glacial valleys, mirror-like lakes, and distant peaks fading into the horizon. For those seeking a unique experience, the Gustabanen Mountain Railway runs inside the mountain itself, an engineering marvel built in the 1950s for military purposes, now open to visitors. It carries passengers through tunnels carved into solid rock, emerging near the summit for one of the most breathtaking views in Scandinavia. At the top, a cozy tourist cabin serves warm waffles, coffee, and traditional Norwegian snacks, offering comfort amid the vast wilderness. Photographers and dreamers linger here for hours, watching clouds drift across the endless landscape. Gaustatoppen isn't just Norway's rooftop. It's a symbol of balance between adventure and peace. Whether you hike, ride, or simply stand in silence at its summit, this mountain reminds every traveler why Norway's beauty feels both infinite and deeply personal. Trondheim. Set along the shimmering Trondheimsfjord in central Norway, Trondheim is a city where ancient history and youthful energy live side by side. Founded in 997 by Viking king Olaf Tryggvason, it once served as Norway's first capital and remains a cornerstone of the nation's cultural identity. The city's heart beats around the magnificent Nidaros Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece built over the burial site of Saint Olav, Norway's patron king. Its intricate stonework and towering spires have watched over 1,000 years of history, making Trondheim a pilgrimage site for travelers seeking Norway's spiritual and architectural heritage. Beyond its historic core, Trondheim pulses with modern life. Colorful wooden wharves line the Nidelva River, now home to vibrant cafes, artisan shops, and cozy restaurants serving Nordic comfort food like cured salmon, moose stew, and cloudberry desserts. Strolling across the Gamle-Bybro Bridge, often called the Gate of Happiness, offers postcard-perfect views of these iconic riverfront houses reflected in calm waters. Trondheim is also a hub of innovation, home to the Norwegian University of Science and Technology, NTNU, where cutting-edge research meets sustainable urban living. Cyclists, students, and artists fill the streets, blending youthful creativity with old-world charm. As night falls, the city glows with golden light over the fjord, while music from intimate jazz bars and waterfront festivals drifts through the air. Trondheim isn't just a destination, it's an experience of timeless beauty, where the echoes of Vikings meet the rhythm of modern Norway. Dovrefjell National Park. Stretching across the rugged spine of central Norway, Dovrefjell National Park stands as one of the country's most majestic wilderness regions, a realm of mountains, tundra, and ancient legends. For centuries, this plateau has symbolized endurance and unity in Norwegian culture, even inspiring the phrase, "Enige og tro til Dovre faller," united and loyal until Dovre falls. The park is home to the mighty musk ox, a prehistoric creature that has roamed these plains since the Ice Age. Encountering one in the wild is a moment of awe, their massive, shaggy forms moving slowly through the windswept tundra. Guided safaris allow visitors to safely observe these animals, along with reindeer herds, Arctic foxes, and golden eagles soaring above the ridges. In summer, the landscape bursts into color as alpine flowers bloom across valleys and glacial rivers shimmer beneath snow-capped peaks. The Snøhetta Mountain, rising 2,286 meters, dominates the skyline. A favorite for hikers seeking sweeping views of Norway's central highlands, well-marked trails and mountain cabins offer the perfect blend of solitude and accessibility for explorers. Winter transforms Dovrefjell into a silent world of ice and light, ideal for cross-country skiing and northern wildlife photography. Local lodges serve comforting dishes like reindeer stew and fresh trout, pairing wilderness with warmth. Dovrefjell is more than a national park. It's a symbol of Norway's untamed spirit. Here, nature remains vast and pure, inviting travelers to slow down, breathe deeply, and rediscover the quiet power of the wild. From the whispering fjords of the west to the frozen silence of the far north, Norway is not just a country, it's a living poem written by nature itself. Each mountain, lake, and village carries a heartbeat, a rhythm of glaciers melting into rivers, of waves crashing against cliffs, of light dancing endlessly across the Arctic sky. We've journeyed through lands sculpted by ice and time, from the mystical Geirangerfjord and Lofoten Islands to the snowbound peaks of Jotunheimen and Rondane. We felt the warmth of Oslo's modern soul, the courage of Rjukan's history, and the quiet pride of Arctic towns like Tromsø and Longyearbyen. Together, they tell the story of a nation where adventure and peace coexist, where the earth feels both ancient and alive. Norway doesn't ask to be admired, it asks to be felt. To stand in its silence is to hear the voice of the planet itself. And though our journey here may end, the memory of its wild beauty will linger. In every sunrise over a fjord, every snowflake, and every gust of northern wind, if this journey through Norway moved your heart, even a little, then show your support in the simplest way possible. Like this video to help it reach more dreamers. Subscribe to join our growing community of explorers. Comment below and tell us, which country should we explore next? Because your one click doesn't cost a thing, but for us, it keeps the adventure alive, one breathtaking story at a time.